crash out. I might just go check some land out. I struggled and asked for a handout. Whatever was lent, gave it right back. My son be tripping, sometimes he don't listen. I tell him don't do it.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2. If you don't know this podcast, not cool. I believe this is episode 42. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin and Bruce, I'm your host, Dontavius Rowe. Hey, that's Vince.
You.
Yeah. And welcome to the Judgment Podcast. Macho's not here. Boom's not here. Ricky's not here. So it's just us. The ones you're used to seeing. Hi.
Hello.
How you been?
Oh, are you asking me or them?
Oh yeah, they're not gonna answer. How you been?
Oh, I've been pretty good.
Oh, that's good. Where you been for the past 2 weeks, man?
Well,
The 55 people that watch us missed you.
right. Well, I was
Life.
yeah. I was learning new things. Learning how to learn, focusing on memory techniques and other stuff.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I've been focusing on weed smoking techniques.
Well, wait, there are techniques for that? I just thought you put it up to your mouth and you started sucking.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
What?
Come on, man.
Make sure it's hot. What's that?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
What?
Come on, man.
Gay! Hey, if that's the way you want to take it. Gay!
Rest in peace, Batman. Rest in peace, Batman.
Not cool. No, but yeah, that he is quite possibly one of the best voices, if not, I mean, just in general. Like, he was the embodiment of Batman. His voice was awesome. Like, when
Brody posted the news, I thought it was fake.
I was hoping it was fake.
I was hoping it was fake. And when they said that, I'm like, wow, that's a damn shame. We lost one of the best voices. In case you don't know who we're talking about, Vince, could you tell them who we're talking about?
Kevin Conroy passed away at age 66. I think it was Thursday.
And if you ever watched, if you grew up in the 90s like me and Vince did,
Batman the Animated Series
was the series to go to after school or after high school, wherever you was. When you were done schooling, you was in front of the TV watching Batman the Animated Series with two of the greatest voices known to man. One being Mark Hamill as Joker and Kevin Conroy as Batman. You know those voices.
Yep.
And we lost one of them today. I mean, a couple days ago. And Vince told me off camera, turns out that Kevin Conroy was gay. You know what I told Vince? Didn't care.
Exactly. Don't.
Didn't
I just thought it was interesting that he wasn't parading himself around saying, oh, hey, look at this. He was just being himself.
The problem was never, listen, gay people. The problem is never you being gay. We don't care what you do in your bedroom because we're not interested in that.
You know, as a matter of fact, when I found that out, for some reason I had more respect for him because I didn't know about it.
I'm not gonna lie, me too. Me too.
And honestly, if I had known, it wouldn't have changed the amount of respect that I had for him either. I'm just saying.
It didn't change shit. I was today years old when I found out.
Yeah.
And guess what? I didn't care.
Nope.
He was still part of my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
And he still has one of the greatest voices in animation history.
Yeah. He will be missed.
He will definitely be missed. Moment of silence for him. Thank you. But yeah, it's sad, man. Yeah, I didn't care about none of that.
And it's not like I was trying to say it. It was just I found it interesting that someone was able to be gay and not tell everybody about it.
Right. People don't understand the concept of your personal life. Personal is meant for you and you only, or the person that you're dealing with.
I mean, I wouldn't want someone who's straight to say every 15 minutes that they're straight either.
Right.
What the hell is wrong with you?
No. What the hell is wrong with you? I don't care if you gay, straight, or bisexual. I don't care. I'm not doing that with you. I'm not interested in that.
No.
I'm more interested in who you are as a person.
Correct.
Do you treat people with respect?
Are you a good person? Do you treat people with respect?
Right. Are you a troublemaker?
Right. Are you kind?
Right.
That actually makes more.
Do you care about family? Are you a helpful person? That is what I care about.
Loyalty.
Loyalty is a must. Do you have those traits? What you do in your bedroom has nothing to do with me because I'm not fucking you. I'm not fucking you. Neither do I care to fuck you. In fact, I've reached a point at 36 that I actually don't care about sex.
Impressive.
I don't care, bro. Because I treat sex for what it is. Fun. And when I want to have fun, I'll have fun.
Well, you know what month it is?
What month is it?
It's November. It's National Novel Writing Month.
Oh.
As well as No Shave November.
And No Nut November.
Yes.
Even I was no nutting way before November.
Right.
I'm in a drought. I'm in a drought right now. And I don't care.
Well, apparently there's some like really interesting things that happen when you don't for a while.
Yeah. I said this on camera, y'all. When I stopped having sex, this is how I built a better foundation for the podcast. I had the clear mind to say, you know what? Let's get some studio lights, better lighting. Let's get an upgrade on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a device that works for everybody.
Right.
Like they talk to me all the time about trying to get people engaged. I got to get over my social anxiety to do that, but it's a great idea. It's a great idea. But maybe one day. But not right now.
You know tomorrow's one day.
I said not right now.
Well, it's always now.
Well, not right now.
Right, but it's always now.
Mm-hmm. But not right now.
What about now?
No.
What about now?
No, dog, we got to do a podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Eddie was it.
What about now?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Gosh, no means no. You see the Me Too movement?
Right. Men too.
Men too. No, but I'll be willing to venture off when I'm comfortable with it. But I'm glad I'm going without it because now I was like, right now, I'm at a stage in my life where I actually want companionship, but I don't want to fuck you right away.
Mm-hmm.
I do, like, as far as women go, I'll go on a date with you. I do all that shit. Don't throw sex in there, please. Don't want it. I don't want it. I save all that fucking for when I commit to you.
You know, you're going to throw some people off with that behavior.
I know, but I mean this from the heart. I mean every word of this shit. I don't want it. I want to get to know you. If you are a good person without having the need to suck my dick, when we stop fucking, it should be easy for us to have a conversation. Because now we ain't got sex distracting us.
Right.
I've fucked plenty of women and was dying for a conversation later. And it took one woman that I'm not fucking at all. And it was because we're in two different states, but it gave me the opportunity to know what I want in a woman. And I learned the good, the bad, and the ugly about her. And I'm like, you know what? I like this. I like this. I like this conversation. Like, I like talking. I'm starting to enjoy talking now. It's the simple things. Just like when I kick you with a friend of mine. I really enjoy when we both shut the fuck up, too. She enjoys shutting the fuck up. Just
That's
like
awesome.
I do.
That is awesome.
Like, I'm like, yo, I need this in my life. I need this more consistently in my life. Every time I turn around, women make themselves more unapproachable. Because I sat here and I watched this interview, right? Where this lady said that men should be afraid.
Of what?
Of approaching women.
Why?
Because it gives them control.
Oh.
It's all about power.
Well, that's interesting. That's an interesting way to look at it.
It's about power.
I mean, but the thing is, that person's probably gonna die, alone with a bunch of cats.
Yeah, that's mostly how it goes. Listen.
So I mean, it's like, you could do that, but if someone's afraid to approach you specifically, and if everybody's afraid to approach you, it's a good chance no one will approach you.
Because it's crazy that women sit here and say they don't want to be approached, but get mad when no one's approaching them. It's kind of like what Frost did with G4. When you tell somebody if you don't like it, don't watch it, don't be shocked when they listen.
Pretty much.
Don't be shocked. If we sat here and said some shit, and we disrespected our audience the way she did, yes, we will lose a lot of viewers.
But like I said, the thing about what she did is that most people don't unsubscribe. Like, if there's something that someone's doing, most people don't unsubscribe. And if they do unsubscribe, it's not all at once. Like, they had a bunch of people who subscribed, and then all of a sudden their subscription went down. Like, people were unsubscribing from them. Like, that doesn't really happen very much. You get what I'm saying? Like, especially if they had planned on, the thing is, they subscribe because they want to watch, The only thing about it is like, also, please like, subscribe, and share. We would thoroughly appreciate it. But nevertheless, no, but I'm saying, like, most people wouldn't do that. They would just subscribe, and they may leave it there.
Right.
And unless YouTube would unsubscribe them from it, and they'd have to resubscribe. Other than that, I'm saying. So, she definitely helped, because the thing is, if people aren't subscribing to them, they're not going to, they would tend not to see stuff popping up, and they don't see it popping up, they're going to wind up popping up lower and lower in the rankings, in which case if people were even looking, like the stuff that just pops up on the front page.
Right.
She basically helped that not to happen.
Yeah, because don't get me wrong, it wasn't all the way her fault.
No.
But it was a number of things. I think she was just the straw that broke the camel's back.
The thing is, like I said, I'm pretty sure they would have lasted at least a good 3, 4, even 6 to 7 months if she hadn't said that. But because she said that, well, they tanked a lot sooner.
They made it easier.
But also, they were spending way too much money. They were giving the people way too much money. They were giving.
Amaranth shouldn't have got $20,000 for that.
No, She really should. No offense.
No offense to her.
I'm just saying, like,
But she shouldn't have got $20K for that.
no. But the thing is, they actually would have come out better if they had hired people who were already doing what they were doing. Like if they had actually gotten streamers and had them do it with it, like if they had somehow had some type of thing with them.
It's funny because she sat there and said Olivia Munn and Morgan Webb weren't hired to be easy on the eyes.
They literally were there to be easy on the eyes. It just so happens that they actually did game.
But they had Amareth on there.
Right.
What is she?
Is she a gamer?
She's there to be easy on the eyes.
Is she a gamer? I mean, I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
well, okay, then the thing is, she actually was, well, I don't know if she was better than Frox is, but seriously, the thing is, look, I don't know, man.
But literally had Amareth on there to be easy on the eyes.
Right. But, man.
Paid her $20,000 to be easy on the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck, Frosk?
Yeah, I don't think she quite understood what was happening, and the power of words that she was able to do. She literally got everybody all amped up, and then she said, "If you don't," I mean, I'm saying, come on, seriously.
You know what? I don't care about her. I'm here to talk about last week because I'm here. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, okay. So what happened last week? I didn't get a chance to see.
So last week I had a criticism for Jewish people.
Okay.
In which I criticized them for doing the same thing I criticized black people for.
Okay.
Which is using historical events to be an asshole.
Ah.
Just because your ancestors went through that. Now, I will say nobody of no race should go through what any of us our ancestors went through. Nobody should. I don't condone it. I don't respect it. And me personally, I hate that. Nobody should be treated like that just because of a religion or a race or your skin color.
Right.
But at the same time, just because your ancestors went through it doesn't mean you can be a dick. And right now, two of the biggest dicks out here, well, three, depending on your gender, is blacks,
Okay.
the LGBTQ community, and Jewish people. They're the three dickheads. Not the three stooges, the three dickheads. Tip, shaft, and balls.
Damn.
The three dickheads. Tip, shaft, and balls.
You know, so you put me in a bit of a predicament.
What I do.
So those are three groups of people that you're not supposed to talk about.
Yes.
And you've spoken about them. You, for the most part, are going to infer their wrath, even though you really didn't say anything that would be phobic or anti something or other.
Okay.
No, I'm saying.
No, I get,
You know,
I get what
but
you're
the thing
saying.
is, apparently, even if you have any criticism of the behavior of those groups, even if the behavior is actually something that's happening, they get angry about it. And I say, well, why don't you just stop doing the bad behavior? I mean, no, because the thing is, I haven't been able to see it. But apparently, was it Kyrie Irving?
Kyrie Irving, yes.
He got blacklisted because he posted something that right now is being streamed by someone, but they didn't do anything to him. It's still being streamed.
Isn't Jeff Bezos Jewish?
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, all right.
He runs
Is he?
Amazon, right?
Yeah.
If Jeff Bezos is Jewish,
Yeah.
why would he allow that on his platform?
Especially if it's anti something. I'm not going to say the thing.
Especially if it's anti.
Right. So what I'm trying to figure out is
Like,
he posted
make that
something.
make sense, people.
Yeah. So he posted, but also, how is it? I mean, the thing is, like I said, I haven't seen the movie documentary, but what I want to know is how specifically is it anti?
Have you ever seen the definition of anti? It reads like a contract.
Okay.
And basically what it's telling you is that you can't pretty much say anything. It tells you can't say nothing whether it's factual or not without actually saying you can't say nothing whether it's factual or not. So by stating the fact, it's anti. By having any type of criticism, it's anti. But I can't. But this is the same stuff I criticize our people for. No, you're not above criticism. That's what I said to them. You're not above criticism. You put God a lot in your you put a lot in your faith. But it's a difference between praising God and actually thinking you're Him. They think they're God right now. They think I'm starting to think they think there's none higher than them. And I'm not saying all of them. Because
Well, no, this is the thing. No, hold on a second.
I think I went on a rant about this in the last episode.
Okay. Well, listen, this is how this goes. In most cases, any person who doesn't like a group of people, it's not the group that they don't like. It's the squeaky wheel. It's the loudest group that's most likely a very small minority of a minority, but because they're so loud, because they're so vocal, because they're so extroverted doing whatever it is they're doing. But the thing is, every stereotype that exists came from somewhere. I mean, it may be an exaggeration, but if you look at it, at some point, something somewhere in those exaggerations is the truth, right? But the thing is, it's because of the fact that there's a group of people who, I mean, the thing is, in most cases, that there's a group of black people who black people don't like. I'm certain there's a group of gay people that gay people don't like. And I'm certain that there's a group of Jewish people that Jewish people don't like. You're not guaranteed to like everybody in a group that you're part of. I mean, just like all Christians don't like each other. I mean, what is it? I guess maybe all truckers don't. I'm saying, like, in any group, there's going to be a bunch of jerks, you know? And the thing is, those are the people that you're talking about. If it doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply to you.
I put up a post that said God has the most toxic fan base.
Right.
And listen, Jewish people, I love and respect everybody. But like I said, I will hold you to the same criticisms I hold my people to. Because to me, you are no different. You allow a situation and try to capitalize over it, which is fair. But don't sit here and act like the KKK didn't like you too. Because you were in the same boat as us.
Well, not literally, but.
Not literally. They were in a boat later. Later. But you were in the same boat as us. And it happened to you twice. Ours just lasted 400 years. And damn near to this day, the only thing is slavery doesn't exist. It's now minimum wage. Because you're getting paid below your worth and it's a white person still fucking yelling at you. So slavery never went away. It became minimum wage.
Yeah, it's pretty much, slavery with extra steps.
Yes, slavery with health benefits. Slavery with health.
Because what I saw a meme that said, at no point have I ever seen a CEO that works 361 times more than the lowest paid worker in their company. Like what is it that they're doing where they're getting paid that much? I mean, most of the stuff winds up being what is it? It's automation. You say, okay, this is. I'm assuming you have to do a lot of research. You have to do a lot of learning about things and keeping up. But the thing is, you actually have a team. You're pretty much in charge of a team that does that.
Yes.
So, I mean, anybody could be in charge of a team. So why is it that you're getting 361 times what your lowest paid worker gets?
And your lowest paid workers doing the dirty work.
And if it wasn't for your lowest pay, I mean, the thing is, you should probably, at minimum, at most, you could get 100 times more, and the rest of that should go to the workers. Because guess what? Your company would be a lot better. Everybody would be happier, and you probably have a much better product. I mean, heck, who would, if you were getting paid way more, I mean, heck, it might be double minimum wage, triple, quadruple, 5 times minimum, whatever it is, however much it winds up equaling for everybody else.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Who is gonna
Come
hate your
on,
job?
man.
If you like your job, you do better in your job.
That is a fact.
I mean, seriously.
When I loved my job, I was there every day.
Yeah. The thing is,
And I was eager for the overtime.
and not even that. It's like if you actually like doing your job. I'm like, okay, even getting paid that much, you might not necessarily like doing your job, but you're not gonna hate doing your job. In which case, you're still gonna wind up getting a better result. People may actually, I mean, I don't know. There's gonna be a bunch of different things, but people wouldn't have to worry about where their next meal's coming from, living paycheck to paycheck, so on and so forth. I mean,
I've been living paycheck for far too long, y'all.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
People be like, Donnie, well, maybe if you shut up. Listen, if I don't smoke weed, I probably would have robbed one of you niggas. So please, don't tell me how to manage my mental health and how this helps me, because I don't even smoke to get high. I've had 3 surgeries on one shoulder. I have arthritis in both of my knees, and I have real bad sleeping habits. Not to mention, I have a host of anxiety, which I'm not gonna get into, which I seen a doctor and was diagnosed. This isn't no made up shit. I've had a heart attack. I've had anxiety attacks, and damn near had a combination of both. I smoke weed for my mental health, bitch, not yours. Okay? And plus, this is the only time I really get pieces on the weekends kicking it with my bro. We do this podcast because it's fun. We just so happen to want to get paid for it. I would love to get paid to have fun. And since I can't be a porn star due to this bad back, I'm sticking to podcasting.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
I'm starting a new porno company.
Oh my gosh.
But
What's the name?
the hard R.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man. Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm not gonna get into that. But anywho's it. Listen, people.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
Thanks for the reset. Anywho's it. So, but no, back to our favorite people, the Jewish people. I love y'all. I really do. I respect what you did. You took advantage of a system. You capitalized it, and now you can feed your families for centuries. And that's something I can respect. But
I appreciate the hustle.
I appreciate the hustle. I respect the hustle. I can't knock the hustle. But what I will say is you're not above criticism. We, as black people, are always told we got to take responsibility for our actions. And I wish more of us actually did take responsibility for our actions.
Our society would be so much better if that was the case.
Yes, but unfortunately, there's this group of people that believes they're entitled to something because of what their ancestors went through. My ancestors were slaves too. But guess what? I'm working hard so that way I can feed my family for centuries and not step on no toes. But I will always keep it real with everybody. I didn't say that stuff about Jewish people because I was coming from a hateful place. I don't hate anybody. My heart is too fucked up for hate. Believe me. I haven't gotten angry since 1994. Legit pissed off. If anything, I've gotten frustrated. Even the situation with my little brother, I wasn't even angry. I was really frustrated.
You know, honestly, as far as hate goes, I don't appreciate it. I mean, the way that I see things is that I don't want to have that strong of a connection with something that I don't like. At most, I might dislike it or possibly thoroughly dislike it, but hate is too strong an emotion to have connected to someone. I don't need to have that. I mean, seriously, I've been saying that for years. It's like, I don't want to, like, again, I may thoroughly dislike someone, but hate never. Ever, 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 ever. Seriously, no.
There's some people who's did some fucked up shit to me in my life that I don't hate now.
Yeah, same.
My dad's ex-wife, I don't hate her anymore. At one point I did. I really hated her. At one point I was saying, yo, I want to be the last face you see before you die. And don't be surprised if I'm the reason you're gone. With what she tried to pull off. So, yeah, you don't do nothing like that, but I don't hate her anymore.
It's good.
I don't have that in my heart anymore.
It's good.
My oldest brother did some stupid snake shit. I don't hate him no more.
Good.
Don't. My youngest brother, a fucking idiot. But you know what? I don't hate that little nigga. You a little nigga. 27. I'm about to be 37. Your life and my life are two different paths, my G. Yep. You've been sheltered.
Yeah.
I wasn't sheltered for the most part. Our dad had me see the world for what it was. And I understood the assignment. Me and Dad didn't always see eye to eye. But when that nigga was right, he was right. Dad was giving me life lessons. He was preparing me for the next 10 years of my life.
Nice.
Every 10 years, he was preparing me for the next decade. Even now.
That's forward thinking. It's awesome.
Even now, when I talk to my dad, he's preparing me for the next 10 years of my life.
Good.
So I don't care. I'm gonna let that little nigga be who he is. I don't hate you though. I don't hate you. I never hated you. But I want nothing to do with you.
He does have a lot of potential though.
He does. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't give a fuck if he get rich or not. I want nothing to do with it. Be rich. Be famous. Don't be around me. Don't want to deal with you. Because once you say a bridge is burned, I take that seriously. Because what happens to burned bridges? Can't cross it no more.
You could rebuild them.
Yeah. But why would I?
To get across the water easier?
Nah, I like it over here.
Okay. They have pie on the other side.
I'll make some.
They have wheat on the other side.
I can grow it.
They have women on the other side.
There's women on this side.
They have Latin women on the other side.
They have who?
Latin women,
We have a few.
Latinas.
We have a few. You know, got a couple Argentinians. You know, some from Portugal. A few from Brazil. Mostly Dominican Republic, but
Haiti?
You know, yeah, a couple Haitians.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we have them.
Nice. So apparently there's this thing that's been happening with the nature. So it's like a war or a battle. I don't know, between black men and black women. No, where I'm going at is that black men want black, or actually just in general, it's not even black men and black women, it's just men versus women. But men want women that are soft and feminine.
Yes.
You don't necessarily have to agree with everything that we say, but if you want a man who's strong, you have to follow. You can't have two leaders.
Here's the thing, and I forgot who said it, but he has a point. If I'm the one that's willing to die in this relationship, you follow me.
Yeah. Especially if you're walking down the street and you're with your girl or whatever, and you know, if you're expecting me to protect you from someone, a dog, another person moving you out of the way of a car, whatever it is, if you're expecting me to potentially kill myself in order to protect you, you probably should follow my lead.
Chivalry, a part of chivalry is when you walking down the street with your lady, she's supposed to be away from the curve. So that way, if a car flips over, it hits you first.
Well, no, that's not why.
Well, that's what I was told.
No, that's not why. The reason why is because in the olden days,
They were hookers.
no, in the olden days, they would throw garbage out the window, and it would tend to go out towards the street versus on straight down. Mm-hmm. So you would go out there. So if garbage went, it would get on you and not them. But my thought is, I'm just saying. I mean, because actually, I did think it was that for a long time. It's like, why?
I thought it was because if a car accident happens, it's more likely to hit you than her, giving her a chance to get away. If I'm willing to die in this relationship, you're taking my lead.
Yeah.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. All right? I'm the captain.
Yeah, that guy,
Damn it.
well, he got an Oscar and then he just dipped.
I would have did the same shit.
Leaving out on top. Thanks a
Yep.
lot. You know. No, but I'm saying the interesting thing is though, that women, the group of women who do this, whether you're black, white, doesn't really make a difference. Mm-hmm. I'm talking in general, men versus women. If you're a woman and you're a quote unquote strong woman, which actually, as far as I know, means masculine woman.
Strength isn't a fucked up attitude.
But the thing is, it's a strong woman is a masculinized woman. I'm saying that's the nature of it. I mean, because the thing is, a strong woman isn't feminine. I'm being serious. That's the nature of it. Like, in order for you to be like, if you had a feminine woman versus a masculinized woman, out of the two, the masculinized woman would be the strong woman. I mean, so I mean, I don't understand why people don't get that. It's like, well, hey, wait, it's not that we're intimidated by strong women. I mean, in most cases, regardless, most men would never be intimidated by the strength of a woman. That's the nature of it. Mm-hmm. However you look at it, men would not be intimidated by the strength of a woman. They probably don't want to have to deal with arguments all the time, being nagged all the time. I mean, that's something they definitely don't want to have. And if you do that over and over again, they're going to leave and find someone who they don't have that with.
Men don't care about your strength. We care about your personality.
As a matter of fact, the thing is, most of the things that a woman says that, I'm a strong woman, I have all these degrees, I have a really good job, Those are the things that you would want in a man. Men don't care about those things. What they care about is if you're good in bed, if you're attractive, and if you are feminine, and if you will give them peace when they're at home. That's it. And the thing is that they're willing to give on one or more of those things if you're doing some of the other things more. But the thing is, how would you like it if men did that same thing? I don't understand why they don't like me. I'm real soft and passive, you know. I'm real pretty. My hair is great. My nails are great, you know. I wear the best clothes. Like, the thing is, guys care about those things, but guys know better that those aren't the things that women want. But for some reason, a group of women think those are the things that men want, and they do not. And every time you bring it up, it's a red flag. It's like, okay, stay away from that person. I'm saying. I mean, seriously. And the thing is, if you have those things, that's cool. It's a plus, but that's not what men are looking for. It is not. But for some reason, there's a group of women who think that is what they want, because it's like, to a certain extent, it's just like the love languages, right? When we first get into a relationship, we all speak the same love language. We actually do all 5 of the different love languages. We all do all 5 of them. But what winds up happening is, after a while, you only start doing the one that you want. So if you like physical touch, but they like words of encouragement, you know, and
I'll
you
touch your ass and say you pretty.
Well, no, what I'm getting at, if you like words, if you like physical touch, and they like words of encouragement and everything, if you touch them, they don't care. They want you to say how attractive they are, how nice they are, how good of a job they did a thing was. Oh, this is nice. Or or if they cook food, oh, this is delicious. And the thing is, they may say, oh, you're so nice, I like you so much, so on and so forth, but you may like physical touch.
Oh,
but
grab your booty.
No, I'm saying.
No, the reason I say that is because I'm that way.
Right.
I like physical touch.
Right.
Sometimes.
But what I'm getting at, though, is that most of the time, and this happens in almost anything, like if there's more than one way to talk to someone, we tend to talk to people the way that we want to be spoken to, I'll say. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, that's probably why there's a lot of fights, because you think that every guy likes to argue. Guys don't like to argue.
We don't.
I mean, we really don't. I mean, women may like that thing. Guys don't. They actually would prefer not to argue. They enjoy peace. They like to find look, arguing, no. Figuring out what's happening so we can solve it and be better from it is actually more likely a thing that a man would want to do.
Give me head, not a headache.
Right. But the thing is,
please.
Look, just like women wouldn't want a soft man, men don't want a strong woman. Or should I say, it's not something that we're looking for. We don't care. I mean, it's like, okay, hey, you know what? If you will be like, if you're in a situation at work and you're doing really well, that's cool. Just don't bring it back home. Just like if for whatever reason I would have to wind up being extremely if I would have to be extremely passive, if I had to do all the things that men look for in a woman in order to do something in my job, you wouldn't want me to bring that home. I'm just saying, regardless of however much money I made.
It's just like, for instance, the last thing I want to do is get into a fight with another guy in front of my woman. And this is where women makes life difficult when you are the tough guy. Because you beat this guy's ass in front of your girl, right? Mm-hmm. She sees that. She's impressed. She said, oh, I got a tough guy. Now she's going to find a way to put your ass in that situation damn near every time you go out. Because she knows that you're going to protect her. There are women out there that do that.
That's unfortunate. You know, I went out with a girl once, and she never saw me mad. And she wanted to see me mad. And I'm like, why? Look, no. If I let that out, no, I'd rather not. I'd like to make sure that everybody's happy, safe, healthy, and secure. I don't want to no. I don't want to do that. There's no reason to. I'm just saying there's no reason to. So, but she was interesting. She liked drama, I guess. I don't really like drama. Like, it turns out that men, and I guess people knew this already, but men, comic books, or should I say hero comic books, tend to be for men. Because we tend to like action and fighting. Fight scenes are great and everything. We like that type of stuff. Women tend to like more drama and more romance. The thing is, men like drama too, but women just like it more. And we would rather see drama, well, however that goes, but men don't really like romance stuff. I mean, we don't hate it necessarily, but most straight men don't care for it. I'm just saying. Most straight men would tend to like action movies, like a lot of the stuff from the 80s or whatever. But I'm saying like a lot of action movies, superhero movies.
Like,
we appreciate that stuff.
I'm really not interested in seeing two people kiss in the rain. I'm interested in seeing shootouts in the rain.
Pretty much.
I want to see somebody get an inanimate object thrown at them so I can see if I could do that in real life.
Right.
That's what I care.
And apparently it has to do with the predominant hormones that men versus women have.
Oh, biology.
No, I'm saying because because of what is it? Testosterone. Stop at you. Because of testosterone and what was some of the specifically testosterone, but I think there were some other hormones that led towards men liking, on average, more action movies, and estrogen and oxytocin and vasopressin, I think. Those are the ones that women tend to have more abundance of, and they tend to like more drama and or romance. So I'm just saying, like, there are certain things that people tend to go for, but the issue is right now, a lot of the comics don't have a lot of. They went from superheroes fighting each other to a lot more personal information about the characters, how they deal with personal issues, drama, and romance. But the thing is, guys don't really like those comics, and since most guys were the people who bought most of the comics, they're getting angry at the fact that guys don't like where they're going now. I mean, because they were the ones who bought those comics. And the thing is, if you're changing them to something that the people who bought them previously didn't like, there's no wonder why those particular comics aren't doing very well right now. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta understand something. If 95% of your fan base is male, why would you want to sacrifice 95% just to appeal to the 5%?
Now the thing is, there are certain comic books that actually like what was it? Sandman was like one of the first comic books that got people who were male and female to like it. I think it was around like 50-50. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, it had just enough of action in there, but also men also like drama. We just don't like romance so much, but drama and it
told a compelling story.
Right. And the thing is, it was apparently one of the best comic books ever written, actually. But the thing is,
well, the fact that you can get a balance like that, I would agree.
Yeah, and the thing about it though is that it would be different if it would be different if they were doing that with all the comics they have now. But that's not even the movies. But they're not doing that right now. They're actually skewing it off to another end and not having hardly any of. Essentially, they're making it so that there's a group of people who would not watch it as much, are supposed to watch it, but they're not. They tend not to watch those things, or read those things. Like for a long time, people were getting angry at Marvel for making everything quote unquote woke, and it's like you could do that, I mean, that's fine. It's just that a lot of the things you were doing just wasn't working. But you were getting angry at the people who've been reading it for years. You take comic characters that have existed for years, you change them like basically you change out everybody and make it so that you have somebody else doing it as opposed to making brand new characters. Like there's no shortage of possible characters that you can create. There's no reason for you to make a new Spider-Man, although they did actually do a really good job with Miles Morales. I do appreciate that. I mean, I thoroughly appreciate Peter Parker. He was like one of my first. He was my favorite, comic Spider-Man. Although they did do a really good job with Miles. I'm just saying. But the thing is, they haven't really been able to do that with all the other ones. I mean, they didn't do a horrible job, but they definitely could have done better, or just not even touched the character at all and made a new character.
Yeah, I think it's just partly them being lazy and having a lack of ideas and concepts.
But the thing is, I don't understand. Like, I literally could, like, if I could create probably in 7 days, I could probably create 14 different unique characters.
But they don't
at minimum.
But these people don't have the thought process that you have.
Maybe more.
Yeah, but they don't have the thought process that you have or the creativity that you have. They just want to scream as loud to the clouds and the rappers.
And that's fine.
Until somebody
but you know what the thing is? I'm
does the work for them.
Look, I'm pretty right. I'm pretty sure that they could create even crappy characters. And well, however that goes. But the thing is, you could have created different characters, put them in a comic book where you went through that, and you probably would have gotten more people to read it because it would be more niche, and you probably could have charged far more money.
Because in all honesty, I'm not going to lie, because of Disney and because of all this woke shit, it's killing people's childhoods. And it's just like, this genre is starting to die because it's
what it is?
Oversaturated.
It's similar to what happens with the WNBA, right? People love basketball. Right. It's not necessarily my favorite sport, but I get the appeal. I get it. The thing is, though, men mainly watch basketball. Now, obviously, if it was more exciting, men would watch female basketball. But
if the women weren't assholes.
Even if they were assholes.
No, that's the thing. I was watching a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It was Draymond Green.
Okay.
And Lisa Leslie was there.
Okay.
Lisa Leslie was literally the last time I watched the WNBA because it was actually exciting the time that she was in there.
Okay.
Because I fucked with Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops. I fucked with Rebecca Lobo, Tamika Catchings. I fucked with all of. I like that era of WNBA was much watched TV.
Mm-hmm.
But now these motherfuckers is rude. They're narcissistic.
Entitled.
Like, you act like the men aren't funding you.
Right. Like, the thing is, it would be like you want to get more money, but the only reason why you're getting the money you're getting isn't necessarily because of the any various deals. It's not necessarily because of the people who are watching, not because of ticket sales. It's because you're being subsidized. The thing is, the reason why
you're $10 million in the negative every year.
Any money that you're getting is because men are and the thing is, you can't blame men for the fact that you're not making any money. No, you have to blame if you were more exciting, a lot more men would watch. They like excitement. That's the thing they like. I'm saying.
And they was getting mad because they were talking about, well, if you lowered the rim, they're like, why would we lower the rim?
So it'd be more exciting. You'd be able to dunk more.
Like Brenda Stewart got mad at T-Mac for saying maybe you should lower the rim. She says, basketball isn't all about dunking and stuff.
Well, and that's the reason why you fail. Because people enjoy watching that. Right. So if you're not doing it, you know something that you could do to make it better. And yet you're choosing not to. I don't know if you know, but like for a long time, they weren't even, they didn't dunk until the first person who did it. And then they started doing it whenever they could. And, basketball wound up becoming more and more mainstream. I'm saying. So, and it became more mainstream because it became more popular because it was exciting to watch.
Basketball. I kid you not, the game is fun. When we watch the game is fun. But I look at basketball to see who's going to get their ankles taken, who's going to hit a game winner, who's going to drop 40 on a fucker's head, or who's going to get baptized in the name of the Lord because they done stood in the lane and got dunked on.
No, so I wonder what would happen if they were to. Okay, so we have the NBA finals, and I guess they have the WNBA finals. Why don't we have the best from the NBA versus the best for the WNBA?
And it's crazy because some of the women's states would say they can take on NBA guys. And I'm like, okay. Here's the part where you get to learn a brief lesson about equality. Because if I was a man, well, I am a man.
I mean, right. Well, I'm saying, like, are they expecting the men to go easy on them?
If a woman think challenging me and hooping is going to go well for her, no, I'm dropping your ass off. In the name of equality. I'm taking your ankles. I'm posting you up because you weaker than me. I'm going to use my strength to my advantage. You can't stop me. You can't. Thank you for trying. But I'm going to dunk your ass. I'm going to take your ankles, and when you look on the floor, I'm going to look at you. I'm going to laugh, point, set my shot, and we get buckets.
Because that's the same thing he would do to any other man.
And it's probably going to be worse for him. I may shimmy and then shoot. Like, come on now. When you're on the court, everybody gets it. I will cross the shit out of Caitlin Ambrose.
Right.
Motherfuckers off my court. Like, no. Women get dropped off too. Like, come on now. I think it was in Germany. And they have cross-gender MMA fights.
Okay.
And these women getting folded like lawn chairs. It's one of these foreign countries. I don't know if it's Germany. It might be Russia. Who knows? Either way, they believe in equality. They be like, hey, okay, you feel you can get in here with a man? Guess what? We're going to put you in here with a man.
Right.
Same weight class. Y'all both 135 pounds or 100 whatever pounds. And y'all going to go at it for 3 rounds. And once your ass eat a couple of those knuckle sandwiches, you're going to realize Ike Turner was right.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And left.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Speaking of the left. No, listen, I believe in equality in every aspect. Don't do dumb shit to me around me. I don't care if you're male or female. You're getting barked at. I'm going to say the same disrespectful shit to a female that I will say to a male. I don't care who you are. Stupid is stupid. Okay? Don't care. When I'm in my relationship, whenever I decide to get in, guess what? My girl is my equal. Which means I'm going to hold your ass to the same responsibility I hold myself to. Because you're with me. And if we're going to be a unit, guess what, baby? You're going to learn this thing called accountability. And accountability isn't the ability to count.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
It's not.
It really isn't. Fun fact. But no. No. We gonna do things 50-50. Okay. If I'm the one that's willing to die in this relationship, you follow my lead. Okay?
Well, that wouldn't be 50-50. It's like 49-51. I'm saying, I mean, because if it's 50-50, there's no leader. You have to have at least 1% more. Or just a little bit. I'm saying a little bit.
You are correct.
You know.
Yeah, we do things 51-49 around here. All right? Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. You hear me? I'm the captain. Follow my lead. If I gotta die in this relationship, yes, you following my lead. And you're giving me a butt tax. Sorry. I gotta start butt taxing women. If we're in this relationship, at least let me knock your boots 3 times a month.
A month?
Yeah, because, you know, when they get in a relationship, these bitches like to get stingy. They'll do all these tricks just to make you commit to them. Then when you commit to them, cut it in half. Or more than half.
So, as I've said before, the thing that a woman brings, or at least traditionally or biologically, or however you look at it, what a woman brings is her ability to nurture, and it's basically what men desire, nurturing and sex. And what men bring are protection and resources. So
if you want my protection, we got to do it with no protection.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Just saying.
Oh my gosh.
You want my protection? Use no protection. Swaveless condoms. I don't wear these.
Oh my goodness. The best condoms that no one's using.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That was gold. That was gold. Yeah. You want my protection? We use no protection. At least 3 times a month. You know, I gotta clap them cheeks at least 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of low.
It's low, but I don't care
That's
about,
less than once a week.
I know, but I don't care about sex like that. But when I do, I'm gonna clap those cheeks thoroughly. It's up to her whether or not she wants the cheek clapping. The only thing I'm asking is that I get a three hump minimum. Wait, I said that wrong.
You did.
A 3 fuck minimum.
Okay. 3. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, okay, I'm done. What the hell?
Hey, it'd be good sometimes.
Right.
No, like, you gotta let me clap those cheeks 3 times a month. Most guys will say, 90% of men will say that's a rather low number, but you gotta have low expectations when you're in a relationship.
Yeah, but like, was it like 80% of men haven't had sex in the last year?
Right.
So that's, I guess that's a lot for them.
And I'm a part of that 80%.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, a lot of women don't quite understand that. I mean, like when they did when Roe versus Wade got, repealed and everything, a lot of women were saying, okay, we're just not going to have sex with men. And it's like, that was always an option.
That was an option.
As a matter of
right.
As a matter of fact, if you didn't do that, you wouldn't have to worry about however that goes. But no, I'm just saying though. But the thing about it is that because of the fact that
you don't have to worry about Roe or Wade.
Right, but the thing about it is that you are actually only talking about a small amount of men who all the women want. You're ignoring everybody else. They're not getting sex. It's not really affecting them. You're actually only really talking about a certain group of higher value men that all the women are going after. The highest quality men that are out there. It's like the top 5-10% or whatever. They're going after them, and then they're saying that all men are trash. No, The ones that you're attracted to are trash. Cut it out. Stop it. So I'm just saying, like, look, there are a group of men who will treat you well. Just give them a chance. I mean, the thing is, look, you're going to make if it's a good chance you make bad choices of men anyway. So if you don't choose them, they're probably a good guy. Good for you. And you're probably going to wind up going back after them when you're around 30, 35, approaching 40. I'm just saying. So if you start out with them now, you will actually generate a lot more loyalty and be a lot happier. I'm just saying. But, I mean, it is quite possible that you're for the streets. And if that's the case, I mean, do what you're going to do. But, I mean, don't complain about the fact that men don't appreciate certain things. Just like you wouldn't want to go out with someone who doesn't have any money, most likely. Guys don't want to go out with women who've had a large amount of sex partners. It's the nature of it. You may not like that, but do you think guys appreciate, having to, make so much money in order to have a person who likes them? No, they don't. But you don't hear, you do hear some guys complain about it, but the majority of guys like, okay, I'm just going to, work on myself and get better. As well, everybody should be doing anyway. But, I don't know. Sometimes I guess you just have to focus on yourself, improve yourself, get better, and just ignore, things that aren't helping you. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if you heard any of the stuff I was saying.
No, I heard you.
But, it's a good chance. There's a lot of women that I'm glad they didn't pick me, because then I would have definitely been a not good choice, because they didn't make really good choices. Really, they didn't. I'm saying, like, my goodness, I'm so glad. Thank you.
There were some women that did pick me, and I'm like, look at who you picked. Mm-hmm. There's one chick who's swarping down. I'm not her type, and she ended up with a dude that acts just like me.
There was, I don't know.
Like, I get told, listen, I get rejected more than a nerd on prom night.
Damn.
And I've been getting rejected a lot, and that's cool. Like, I understand no is a part of life. You're going to hear it a lot. Fine. What I don't get is that the women that know me personally say, oh, Donnie, you're such a great guy. Any girl would be lucky to have you.
So they're saying that they're a man.
And the same ones calling me complaining about they nigga.
Well, I told you what's happening.
But
You are the guy that they're with isn't emotionally available, and you are. So they're complaining to you, but they're also complaining about someone that they're with. They should probably talk to him.
Right?
If you talk to him, then perhaps something will get fixed.
Because I can't fix your problem.
No.
The only thing I can do is listen to it.
Pretty much.
It ain't like I can reach out to this nigga and tell him to treat you better. And I would be stupid to do that.
Pretty much.
So instead, I got to sit here and listen to this shit. And I'm like, okay, you're telling the wrong guy. You're talking to the guy whose dick you're not sucking. Go to the guy that's treating you like shit and fucking you. Okay? Go to him. Don't come to me.
Because the bogus thing is, it's a good chance that whenever they talk about that person to you, they're doing that, getting that off their chest, and it makes them feel better so that they can stay with that person longer. And the thing is, if you're telling him and you're not doing anything to fix it, you're just going to have a really bad relationship until he decides, like, you know what? I don't want to be in a relationship with you anymore.
Like,
you're just not good.
Like, for instance, I have a homegirl. We've known each other since 2006.
Okay.
2 different states. We met a few times. We hit it off, and we still talk to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Just talked to her this morning. So, like, I want to be with her.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. But, you know what I get the feeling of? Now, I understand words are powerful, and I'm not trying to speak anything into existence. But this is the feeling I get sometimes, and I figured if I get it off my chest, hopefully it'll just go away.
Okay.
I don't know. Don't mind
What
me.
more?
Anyway, I feel like she wants a guy that's physically who she wants, but has my personality.
I mean, most likely.
And
I mean, no offense. I'm just saying that tends to be the case. That tends to happen a lot.
I know I'm going to look weak for saying this. I don't care. Fight me. That hurts my feelings. I'm going to be real. That actually hurt my feelings.
No, I get that. I mean, it's kind of messed up when there's something that you want or someone that wants that you want, but they don't want you for something that you don't necessarily have the largest amount of control over. Now, you may be able to work out, but as it is right now, you're not able to necessarily do all this stuff because you're injured.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's kind of like you're stuck, but, I mean...
Like,
don't know.
yeah, that's what kind of bothers me sometimes when I think about the situation. I feel like she wants somebody that's physically her type, but mentally like me. And, you know, I crack my jokes about wanting to be with her. Hell, I ain't afraid to talk about this. I'm transparent, just not a transparent.
I mean, you. I mean, I don't know how you're gonna.
Gay.
Wrong button.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on,
You
man.
got to do it again.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I would only give you something that I would do. You could choose to do this or not. I would make myself scarce. I would not deal with that person. I mean, no offense if you're watching this, and you may not appreciate the fact that I'm saying it, but there's no reason for him to have to deal with the emotions that you're putting him through. I'm saying, I mean...
She's not necessarily putting me through any real emotions. She's not leading me on.
No, fair enough, but
She's not leading
she
me
may
on.
not be leading. Look, she may just because she's not leading you on doesn't mean that situations aren't Look. So even if she's not, if she's like, I do not like you. There's no chance we'll ever get together. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is though is that you still like her.
And I like her for the person she is. Granted, she's beautiful as hell, but it's just like, man.
Look,
it's rare that you come across that type of beautiful.
Well, think about this.
And she's a good person.
The amount of energy that you're putting into her, whether you're aware of it or not, you're treating her girlfriend-ish. I'm saying that's the nature of it. So
Guilty. I'm guilty of that.
I'm saying because of the fact that you're doing that, you could be using that energy for an actual girlfriend.
Shit.
So whenever a woman says, you know, I can't believe that someone who I thought was my friend only was with me because they, you know, want to have sex with me, it's not just that. It's seriously not just that. Perhaps they wound up getting a girlfriend who the thing is, they may be treating you the way that they treat a girlfriend. They may not even know it. I'm just saying, most people just aren't aware of that. But normally, when there's someone that you find attractive, male or female, you're going to treat them better, whether you're aware of it or not. Mm-hmm. So he could be using that same energy and getting someone who cares about him as much as they care about him. I mean, as they care about each other the same.
Yeah, no,
you know,
I get
and
what you said.
you know, and the thing is, if he's giving that same energy to someone who doesn't care for him the same way, that's stupid. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing with her. Like, sometimes, like I said, maybe it's my paranoia. I will admit I am paranoid sometimes. With her, because we talk to each other every day since 2006. There was 2 years where we didn't talk because of a situation in which it was my fault. It's my fault that it went down like that. It's my fault that it happened. Granted, she was being a bitch, but I spearheaded that. Anywho's it. That happened. We stopped talking. She has a kid by a bum.
She chose him.
No, she says that. No, she accepts responsibility for that. She says she will never do that again. But unfortunately, she's like, yeah, I had to live with that. But she's a great mother to a son. She doesn't encourage that he hates his dad, regardless of how she feels about him. She doesn't encourage that. She said she was actually going out her way, like really going out her way to give him the authority to see his son as much as he wants. She just wanted him to be a responsible father. She saw no relationship with this guy. Mm-hmm. But she said the least you can do is be a responsible father. He refused. He was the female in the situation. Because he wanted a relationship. Mm-hmm. And he felt like raising him was doing her a favor, even though it's his son. You see what I'm saying? Well, she was, when we got back to talking, one of the first messages she sent me was her being pregnant. Now, I didn't find out till later, but she was kind of mad at me.
For what?
Because she said herself, she said, if you were around, I would not have gotten pregnant.
So she's blaming you for something that she chose to do?
I didn't see it as that. You're the first person to say that.
I mean,
I didn't see it that way.
She still chose to do it,
because she said she got influenced by the wrong people.
So she's a bad judge of character.
She made a bad judge of character, yes. Now, granted, she's admitted to all of this that we're saying.
Okay.
She's admitted to this.
Mm-hmm.
So she took it as a lesson learned.
Okay.
But she said she was influenced by the wrong people. People kept calling her shallow because she was adamant on the type of guy she wanted. Fair enough. People kept feeding her shallow, saying give him a chance, and she said she unfortunately listened, and she ended up being pregnant by a bum, and she has to live with that.
Mm-hmm. I've seen that situation happen before.
But she said, will I do that shit again? No. She says, I don't want to be in that predicament again.
Well, hindsight's 20/20. So...
Well, she's currently not with the dude. She don't talk to the dude.
Well, yeah.
And the dude literally verbally gave up his rights.
I'm saying, like, yeah, obviously, once you touch the iron, you'll say, oh, I'm never going to do that again. But, I mean, you should have... I mean, I'm saying, like, there should have been enough information out there for you to see that you probably shouldn't have touched the iron. You went close to it. It kept getting hotter and hotter. But you still decided to put your hand on there and squeeze even.
Well, yeah. Well, she said I was listening to the wrong people. And she says, you were the only person that would tell me the fucking truth. She says, granted, I wouldn't have my son, and I love my son. He's everything, but I would rather had waited and been with a more responsible male than to make the mistake I made. These are her words.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I said, I accept that. I didn't trip over it. She's a mother now, and actually, she's a way better person now that she's a mother. Not to say that she was a bad person, but her attitude was a little different. Cool. And she every time when her son does something great, she calls me and let me know. Every trip they went on, she sends me the pictures. Every time we talk, you know, we still talk to each other mostly every day. Few hours at a time. She go to work, hit me up. She'll go on trips with her son, send me the pictures. Sent me a picture of them at the Black Panther movie.
Nice.
Like, she keeps me involved. And that's what makes me think it's just like she wants something with me. But I don't think like she's going. I think I don't know what's stopping her from just actually saying it.
Well, I mean, okay.
Because sometimes I feel like I'm a boyfriend when I'm dealing with her.
So, we're men, and there are certain things that are expected of us. In this particular situation, you should be the one to say something.
Okay.
I'm saying, I mean...
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I get that. I mean, all things being considered, like, masculinity has to do with more directness as opposed to being indirect.
No, I've been very direct.
Did you tell her you want to go out with her? And okay.
No, I'm very direct. I'm very direct with her. Like, hell, like right now, next year, this may be the last time you see this Saturday. Let's just say that, y'all. So if we take a random hiatus again, which it won't be long, it's because I done moved. So don't get used to seeing this setting, because I'm trying to make some lifestyle changes. I'm putting in my application to be a husband. I'm teaching myself how to cook.
Oh, nice.
But that one was for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, somebody was saying something about how would you go out with a woman if she didn't know how to cook? And it's like, well, yeah, because I know how to cook. I mean, worst case scenario, if you're going to have her, I mean, I like the way that I cook. I'm saying. I mean, I don't know how that goes, but I like the flavor of my food.
Yeah, and if you plan on being with me for a long time, I can teach you how to cook.
Exactly.
If you plan on wanting to be with me for a long time, I'm going to teach you how to cook so that way we both can enjoy meals together. And you know how I like my food. Right.
So a woman may not know how to cook, but as long as they're willing to learn how to cook, that's all that matters. Whether they know how to cook or not is irrelevant. If they're willing to learn, and anybody can learn just about anything, you know, so.
Because, like, listen, if I'm in a relationship, I don't mind washing no dishes. I'm doing that now, and I live by myself. I'll take out the trash. Cool. I will clean up some shit. Like, my house is a mess now because I'm really limited in my activity due to my injury. But I will get to that later. Anywho's it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care if you know how to cook, don't know how to cook. You want to be with me for a long time, I will show you. We're together, right? Let me tell you how I like my food. The part of the relationship is learning about each other. That's why I'm at this place now. I don't know. I don't want to know how your innards feel yet. I want to know how your mind is. What do you do in stressful situations? How do you handle disappointment? How do you handle rejection? What do you do when you disagree with me? How would you act? What will your responses be? That's what I care about. When I get to those insides, that's a whole nother evaluation I gotta give. And I'm not dealing with that right now. Sex is great. Sex is awesome. Sex is fun. But that's what it is. It's just fun. It's a temporary release from fucked up situations in life. Because after the nut is bust, guess what? You still got to deal with this shit. Again. Well, yeah, you got to do it again if you got a couple more rounds in you. But
keep going till you're shooting blanks.
Good luck with that. But no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, just because you the terabyte terror and the marathon demon doesn't mean I have to be there. I'm not there anymore. My memory is my memory. All right? 250 gigs. You can still fit a few games there. Not all of them, but a few. Just because you got an external hard drive, my memory is my memory, all right? 250 gigs. That's 8 to 12 minutes of fun. That's minus foreplay. 8 to 12 minutes. Minus foreplay. I'm not trying to spend all day here. It's great, but I'm not trying to.
Yeah, but the more time you spend on foreplay, I'm not going there. This show isn't about sex.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Right.
And between 8 to 12 minutes, you better come at least once.
Once?
Or twice. Hey, man, women's G-spots are harder to find than Waldo sometimes. Let's not get into that. Carmen Sandiego was easier to find than a woman's G-spot.
You just look for it. Okay, I'm confused. You're confusing me here.
Bitches need MapQuest for some of their G-spots. Like, what? Like, come on now. How much deep do my dick have to go for you to find that spot?
Well, that's not the. I get it.
I
mean, I've never had that issue, but I get it.
I didn't say it was my issue, but
you're insinuating it was.
Well, it's my issue.
At least that's right. At least that's what everybody else.
Well, it's my issue now because I haven't been performing. I'm rusty.
Yeah, rusty.
You know, I'm rusty. I mean,
you better lube it up.
I need some vaginal lubricant.
That's horrible.
Just because you sit here, you want to fuck for 30 days straight. That's your business. You for real? That's why you always grabbing your balls, because you're trying to see if they still there.
Oh, I know they're still there.
Shit.
We got to readjust.
The way you be fucking. Yeah. Mr. Marathon, man. You want a guy that's going to fuck you for 14 hours straight? Talk to my guy right here.
14's ridiculous. Like maybe 2 or 3, maybe.
Pound Town president.
Get out.
You the Pound Town president. The mayor. The dictator.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
For real. Just because, you know, you giving bitches 14 hours of fun. Go right ahead. Clap them cheeks, Marathon, man. Fuck them through all 20 seasons of The Simpsons.
Oh, dear God. They're up to 30 now.
I know. That's why I gave you the first 20. I don't think she's going to survive.
Right. I mean, we have to be locked in a cabin somewhere. Freaking, like all the freaking Gatorade Yeah, that's not even feasible. Get out of here.
A year's supply of Gatorade and a defibrillator because she's gonna die twice.
Oh my goodness.
Cause you about excellence.
That's true.
So shit, you go ahead and do that, overachiever. But if you need 8 to 12 minutes of fun so you can get back to work, I'll let your boy. I'm all about giving bitches that lunch break dick. You got time to get pleased and finish your noodles. Whatever it is leftovers you had. They ain't come to work for a few days, they fucking you. They missing out on some money. Yeah, they getting dicked. They're missing out on some money. You're selfish.
No,
I'm trying to overachieve.
No,
like
I'm actually I'm very generous.
You're selfish.
I'm extremely generous.
For real. She's missing work because of you. She got bills.
She's getting that work.
You paying her bills?
She's getting that work.
Are you paying her bills?
She's getting that work.
Exexactly. She's not getting no work. This is this selfish motherfucker right here. The nerve of this guy that want to fucking please
very
you.
generous.
The nerve of this guy that want to
Extremely
please
generous.
you. He wants to do that.
Over please. That's not even. That doesn't even work. I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Shit, I don't know what it means. It's you. For real. So if you want to get your booty hole devoured, that's your guy.
No. That's you.
That's not me.
That is you.
I'm not a coleslaw eater. You eat coleslaw?
You like coleslaw, macaroni salad, frickin' green bean casserole.
Oh, you definitely. You're definitely a
That's
veteran.
you.
Hell no.
That's all you.
Oh, that's veteran booty snacking equipment right there. That's not me. That's not me.
That's horrible.
Now, there are a list of butt cheeks that I would indulge in.
Go and eat them chitlins.
Oh, hell no. Oh. Never mind those butts.
Oh.
Once you bring up chitlins, it just fucks up the whole song. No. It's a no for me, dog. It's a no.
So, there was something else I wanted to talk about.
What's up?
Can't think of what it was.
Because there's been a lot going on.
Yeah. like Twitter right now is So I knew it was going to happen.
Round of applause.
I knew it was going to happen. There's a lot of people. I may have been one of them. There's a lot of people on Twitter who are leaving Twitter because they're saying, "Oh no, it's so bad there now. Everybody's using racial slurs. Everybody's using hate speech and whatnot." And the thing is, I know what's happening because of the fact that there's a group of people who were silenced for so long. They've been holding this back. It's just like December 1st after No Nut November. They're just gonna let it all out. Everything's coming out.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Eventually, it's gonna swing back towards the center. Eventually, but as it is right now, because of the fact that they've been holding it in for so long, it's like we can say whatever we want. Ooh, let's do this. Boom! They're doing it's all over the place. So
They're busting nuts on Twitter.
I'm saying. So the thing about it is that eventually, probably within the next, if Elon hadn't gone and shifted some things around, within I would say about 6 months, or maybe even sooner than that, it would have shifted back the other way and been a bit more balanced. But as it is right now, you're not getting shadow banned, you're not getting blocked, you're not getting your account deleted for saying things that there was no reason for those things to happen in the first place. Like you could tell people to learn to code. How was that bad? you when people weren't getting enough money, people would tell them to learn to code, but as soon as people were losing their jobs, they would tell them to learn to code, and all of a sudden it's bad when they say it. How about learning to code isn't a bad thing. It helps to improve your mind. It makes you better. So so when they were doing that, and then they were also there were certain It was all types of crazy stuff going on at Twitter, and they thought it was a good idea to do. No, that's not cool, man. It's just not. So I know that at a certain point, as it is right now, they were having everybody say like some crazy stuff. They were having it was like the Wild West again. Like anything goes there. Eventually, it's gonna go all the way over to one because it was all the way on this side. It's gonna go all the way to this side, and then it's gonna swing back. And hopefully, at some point, it's gonna find its way in the middle. You know, but
Oh yeah, because Ethan Klein and Kathy Griffin got permabanned for impersonating Elon Musk.
well, yeah, that's not cool.
But here's the thing: they said
That's
that
identity theft.
They said
technically.
that Elon Musk came up with that rule, and he said no, that rule has always been there. Since they didn't enforce it. They said no, that's been a part of the rule before Elon. That rule was there. You couldn't imitate. You couldn't take nobody's identity, and you had to put parody.
And also, as it is right now, you can't. No, so they were saying also, hey, we're gonna do the blue check mark and everything, and you could pay $8 to get the check mark. As it is right now, they've removed that because some people were abusing it. And the thing is, I actually thought that they were actually gonna do with like they would allow you to buy a blue check mark, but they also have to show some type of ID in order to do that. But apparently, there were people who were just buying it without the need to do so. And so there were people who were like, I think they made Nestle say, "Hey, we're stealing all your money. I'm sorry, we're stealing all your water and selling it back to you," which is actually true. I mean, that's actually what they're doing. They're stealing all the water, and they're selling it back to you. Apparently, that was part of the reason why. If I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken, mind you. So, I mean, if something that I'm saying isn't true, please let me know. We will edit the video. We'll put a disclaimer saying that this wound up not being the case. But from my understanding,
Well, you basically put the disclaimer on it when you said,
Hey.
I could be wrong.
well, hey, it's possible. But look, we're willing to do that. If we find out information that's not the case, we'll edit, we'll change, we'll put up there. Like it may only be a text on the video, possibly. However it goes. Whatever. But what I'm saying is, part of the reason why they were having, allegedly, part of the reason why they were having the drought in California was because Nestle was getting a lot of the water.
Wow.
But extremely cheaply. So why were they getting it so cheap if...
Selling it back.
Right.
For double.
No, it's probably more than double.
Maybe
I don't think water costs that much.
Yeah.
I'm saying. You know,
That's
so
messed up.
yeah. So I'm just saying, like,
Allegedly.
So the thing is, I'm just trying to figure out, like, it's not cool. But the thing is, because of the fact that they were doing that, right now you're not allowed to buy a blue check mark right now. You're not able to get verified for $8. They're apparently gonna come up with some additional verification in order for you to do it, but you'll still have to pay the $8 after you're verified.
I'm fine with that because I do plan on getting the Judgment Podcast Twitter where it's just judgment content. And that way, and just get that verified. And maybe get my main account verified, but I don't care about that one. I don't even use it like that.
Right.
But I will try to, I'm definitely going to do the Twitter blue. And whatever they need me to do to verify who I am, I'll do it. I'll pay the $8. Just want to get my shit verified and get our shit protected.
Yeah.
So, so there will be a Judgment Podcast Twitter coming soon. Because, I just like the fact that he made it fair play.
Yeah.
It's not just leftist. It's not just right. It's a balance now.
It's both sides and everybody in the middle.
It's both sides because, like they said, if that Hunter Biden laptop thing, Joe Biden would have lost.
Yeah.
Joe Biden would have lost. And he's going to lose come 2024.
Probably. But not because of... Okay, there's so many things going on with that right now. Like... Does anybody have confidence in the president?
No.
And the thing is, I had more confidence in George W. Bush.
Here's the thing.
And people didn't necessarily like him. I had more confidence in him.
The Democratic Party is starting to make America the butt of everybody's joke. Because they're allowing this sissified behavior. It's a bunch of pussies out here.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to neuter America. And I feel like America has been neutered and became non-binary America. And I wish I wasn't joking when I said that. I'm not joking when I say that. This is like a non-binary America. It's a fucking softy. We don't know what it is. I remember when America used to say, hey, we have the biggest dick in the world. Come test us.
Right.
We didn't take no shit. But we also got involved in situations that actually required our involvement.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we so divided now? It's a fucking war for no goddamn reason within the community of America, and all these other countries is just laughing at our ass. There are third world countries that actually look better than us right now.
You know, I may get a lot of flack for this.
Oh, shit, they haven't. That last episode hasn't seen the masses yet, so we'll be on a roll of getting flagged.
How many black people were killed by police officers last year?
That's a good question.
Okay. And I'm just curious. Mm-hmm. And how many black people were killed by other black people last year? And how many white people killed other white people last year? And how many how many white police officers killed white people last year? Now, the thing is,
those numbers, it's like looking at the fucking 5 bars of your phone. It's just going to low a little bit, and then it's get to its highest point.
I guess what I'm getting at is that
when you look at those numbers,
no one should be killed by police officers in general.
No one at all.
You know, and black people also shouldn't be killed by police officers. And white people, if I'm not mistaken, are actually killed at higher numbers than black people by police officers.
Yeah.
So,
but I think it's because we're the minority that makes that number look greater, because we're the minority.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's more white people on Earth than it is blacks. So that number to them, it's like.
Well, yeah, but if that's the case, is it the? I don't know what the percentage. I have to look at it again.
If we drop a nuke on China, that damage is not even going to do not even take a third of their population. Opposed to if you drop a nuke on Hawaii.
Right.
That's the difference because it's more white people. Yes, it's a higher percentage, but it's really low when you think about how many white people it is.
Yeah, but if it's hundreds of black people and hundreds of thousands of white people,
though 90% of the jail population is black, so it's just like, and then you take into account that we also commit 50% of the crime.
I mean, there's a lot of things going on. Like there is a higher instance of black people being charged far more than their white counterparts for the same things. True. And it's like,
because
but also there are a lot of black people who are actually committing crimes at a higher amount, regardless of the reason why. they still chose to do so.
Like, for instance, Martha Stewart and Little Kim got locked up for the same thing. But Little Kim did more time. Because I think they said Martha Stewart did the same thing Little Kim did and got like 6 months. I could be
How long
wrong.
was Lil' Kim?
Little Kim was 2 years. She did 2 years for not saying anything. Wait, yeah. Little Kim got 2 years for not snitching, and Martha Stewart got like 6 months for lying. She lied under oath.
Well, no, that's not the same.
No, well, no, it's for the same thing,
Oh, I see.
but one didn't say anything, and one said something. They just lied. And the one who didn't say anything got more time than the person who actually committed another crime.
Perjury.
Why?
Interesting.
Now, I could be wrong, but from what I remember, it was that.
You know, Latinos at some point are going to wind up becoming the majority in the United States.
I can understand. I can see that.
And the thing is, part of the reason why is because they aren't killing themselves and they're not having hardly any abortions.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm saying, like, I mean, however you want to look at it, I mean, that's
Hispanic
happening.
family can extend about as much as they damn middle names.
Right. And the thing is, black people are doing the exact opposite of that. There's a lot more black people killing other black people. And we may not want to talk about black on black crime, but if we did stop that, at the very minimum, we would have more numbers, a larger number of black people. That's one. Two, if black people or black women are committing, that's horrible, having abortions, committing abortions. Anyway, if they're having abortions, then they're reducing the amount of black babies in society, which would mean that not only are we reducing the amount to replenish, but at a certain point we are, getting rid of our population at a much higher rate.
Well, leave it to Nick Cannon.
Well, yeah.
Because I don't care what anybody say. Nick Cannon is a fucking idiot.
You say that now. I mean,
I stand on.
Was it like 10% of the population of the world or whatever has Genghis Khan's DNA in them? It was some crazy numbers. Like, that's impressive. I'm just saying. But I mean, I don't know why he did that. I mean, or should I say, I know why he did that because having sex is fun. I get that, but I don't know why Nick Cannon's doing it though.
I don't know, but Nick Cannon is just.
Apparently, he's on his 12th baby now. They just.
10th.
Are you sure?
No, I take that back. 11th. One passed, and the one that passed, that mother, they're having another one.
Oh, okay.
But to me, he's just creating several generations of single mothers.
Well, I mean, I don't know what exactly he's doing, but I mean,
no, he's creating single.
No,
mothers.
I know that is one of the outcomes, and I'm wondering if what I guess I'm asking is, what is his plan?
I don't think he really has a plan. Not that I think of, because it's just like you're just nutting in random women now.
Is that what he's doing?
It seems like he's
not. I mean, does he know them? Like, I'm just wondering. Is he plan like?
He's not in a relationship with any of them.
No, I got that. But what I'm saying is he planning on going to Mars and he wants to have some of the seed go there? I'm just wondering. Like, does he have a plan for the future by doing this?
I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, I don't know.
He's just creating single mothers. That's all he's really doing. And to me, that's more of a detriment than anything.
Yes.
Phillip Rivers has 10 kids by one woman. It's possible if you learn how to commit yourself to one woman instead of just spreading your seed because you're rich, you have a dick and you can use it. That's what scares me about being rich. It decreases your responsibility factor. it increases your irresponsibility.
Well, that's only for people who haven't learned hard lessons in their life.
Because it's just like,
And I said learn them.
right.
So
And I like, listen, Nick Cannon, I can't get mad at you for doing what you're doing, even though it kind of sounds like I am mad at you for, no. I just don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. You're just creating generations of single mothers.
disagreement isn't an attack.
I know, right? Well, I ain't attacking nobody. Y'all gotta understand the meaning of the word attack before you start using. A lot of you people just use words because you know it's there. You don't actually know what the fuck it means. Look up these words before you use them.
It's like woman.
Shit and man.
Right.
Motherfucker. But no, I don't. Nick Cannon, I don't agree with it, but that's it. That's what he did. That's what you do, bro. If you want to keep nutting in these women, go right ahead. But to me, that shows a lack of irresponsibility. Because you're not trying to commit yourself to these women. You just want to nut in them. So you can continue this legacy that you want to create. You could have had the same legacy with just 3 children.
Yeah.
You can have the same legacy with 1 child. It doesn't take that many children for a legacy. 1 is enough. That's how I see
Well,
it.
maybe he's just hedging his bets.
He need to hedge his nuts. It's just real. This motherfucker can't pull out a garage if he could.
Damn.
But hey, that's his business. I'm surprised we were able to talk for almost 2 hours. Round of applause. And this is without Macho Man.
Right.
See, we can have a conversation.
Yeah.
Just we've been away. Well, he's been away. I've been here. But yeah, my name's Dontavius Rowe. That's Vince.
Yo.
This is the Judgment Podcast. We're out. Oh, by the way.
And also remember to like, subscribe, share, and ring the notification bell.
Yes,
Go ahead.
please. Oh, by the way, no more colored lights for the Judgment Podcast.
Dude, they're black.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
No more colored lights.
Dude,
For the
they don't like that, man.
the lights are
Yeah.
staying white.
How dare you?
Yes, you're gonna get the white lights from now on. No more colored. Cause you know,
Gonna keep them separated?
yeah, I'm gonna keep it separated. You know, segregated. You know how to do. Jim Crow Row. Anywho,
We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm going back to the OG format. I don't want to do the fancy colors and shit because, I mean, it depends. No, because sometimes my mood may calls for a little color. I may do the color lights when I'm focusing on the fun. Because this was more of a serious pod today.
Okay.
Yeah, I was feeling a little serious today.
Okay. That's
So,
cool.
if you see the colors, that means this pod, chances are, is going to be fun. But if you see the bright whites, we're having a serious conversation. So that's how I'm going to try to separate it. But most of the time, you're going to see these lights. 'Cause
These lights.
I'm your host, Dontavius Rowe. That's Vince.
Yo.
We're out.
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.